Tempers back with another video.
You gay. You gay, I'll be back. I'm just watching your screen, but you gay.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop.
We see the one score.
We know how to count, bro. Oh,
the Saints
I'm just saying we know how to count.
Their drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to
And that's exactly how you want to draw things.
Damn, I put my dick in her mouth and she like it on the damn low. I put my dick in her mouth, fucking she like it.
It's not having a letdown.
Holy moly, donut shop.
They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if
I
it's
put my dick in her mouth, I don't care.
once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Watson.
Go in number one, yeah, because it's definitely two captains.
Yo.
Bro, what is this nigga doing?
My fucking God.
This nigga picks. Bro, like you said, don't switch on to another fucking DB.
This nigga can't play defense, yeah.
Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
What the fuck are y'all
Nigga, I press play ball.
First half. And the
You didn't even
Saints
look at
able
the
to
ball.
stretch that
Yo,
lead out
what the
further. A diving catch for the score. He laid out.
I don't
That
care, I
was
press
special.
play
And you
ball.
know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he
Okay.
complete
Yeah,
the
you
process
unzippable
of the
like
catch?
that.
All the way through, all the way to the ground.
You gotta go.
That, yes.
Let's leave
Check
it.
the box, touchdown.
That's fielded in.
Where do you gotta go?
And nice work on the return as they'll
Where
start
do
their
you
drive
have to go?
just past the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Watson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
I'm glad I have that good switch on IQ.
There to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score.
What,
I
nigga?
think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much. At the 20-yard. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, and this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you know the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
He's getting
You would have managed to Jake.
30, past the 20.
Yo, D, watch what I just did. D, watch what I just did.
It's been a back and forth game.
D, you see that, bro?
They're kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just
D.
the ball that hurts the most, the one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So, duplicate what they just saw. This will be taken in after 1. And it's a pretty good.
Bro, that's D. D.
Did that nigga leave? Oh, okay.
If he's not talking, Christian.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here.
Johnny, was that nice? Bro, I've been getting punt returns crazy now.
What's the flip side of that?
And hit nigga with a, they all wrong after hit nigga with a spin move.
And now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one. Go to the locker room.
That was a punt return.
Not really.
Yeah, it was.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay.
My bad, John. I didn't like what I
said. To get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. A second down pass play there,
why the fuck, bro? Like, you see when like I go like in and out, like I like that shit is that I'm not doing that.
Throwing it away like that. Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing. And now the ball's
Bit.
The Saints say they have it, and they do.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this.
Like, you're Randy Moss, you're the toughest wide receiver in the game.
Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic.
But you get hit one time and you act like
put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
I would not.
They'll run on first down. Peyton. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
That's not good, bro.
With a pick and a big turnover.
That's a good pick, but like, bro, we're on the 1 yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there.
Bro, like, that is so, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
It's a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the time,
like, Johnny, bro, you know I could not have done nothing, bro.
And then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Why the 1 yard line, bro? Why?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. After the interception, here's Watson. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Trey Flowers able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. After the sack on first down, Watson.
That's me holding the ball.
As he's taken down.
I think holding the ball too fucking
in there again as he's able to pick
he don't
up
see nobody, so
on
he just holding the ball.
First and second
Yeah,
down.
you can't see nobody in this fucking zone, man.
Third and long. It's Watson.
Can't see nobody in the zone, bro.
But it's a second safety in this ball game. And you know the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory.
Come on, feed that bitch back to Davis. We're taking this bitch back.
Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy
not me.
I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Well, they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete.
I said that should always
Trying to give his man
happen.
room to run under it, but it's second down. After the
Somebody
incomplete pass here now is second.
Damn, who the fuck is turning Mike in for the
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I did a short pass, and that shit happened.
I think that interception happens for two reasons.
Yo, Mixney.
Your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
On first down, it's Watson. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball.
Put tip drill on your niggas, bro.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there.
That's not even tip drill. Y'all niggas ran into each other.
I don't know if the defense is confusing him.
Nigga, don't say y'all. You didn't even open up.
Mix.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been
that's bad.
deep ball there on
I don't know, but did you see that punt return?
I wasn't here.
That's fast interference.
Struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
Mixing.
Some pressure here. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
Is he dumb throwing that shit to Tre'Davious? Mixney.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete.
You see them niggas coming there, you got to
First down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Here's the
From the 29.
Blue stick, man.
Now throwing again. Flushed out right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
And that's how you
Were you here when that nigga
efforts like that for the receivers? How about him laying out for that catch?
were you here when that nigga Willie lost his thing?
Look a whole lot better.
Lost the hoop?
And now here is another
Who did Willie lose to?
In the Super Bowl. That's my bad, John.
And they will take
Willie lost to who?
I thought I seen him on Cooper.
Chris, you say you beat Willie?
No, I said you lost in the Super
On
Bowl.
the field, ready to get their drive started.
That's tough.
You're not in the party?
Shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
I'll
Big loss here as he's taken.
The Bradley Chubb got 4.5 sacks and 6
He's in there
sacks.
for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he backs it away and it falls down incomplete.
That nigga Ed Reed was dumbass nigga.
But now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Watson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And my goodness, another interception. Snatched by the safety, Ed Reed. And a big turnover there as his
I should get a
guys
touchdown. This game's over.
back.
The game's already over, man.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Hardman.
Oh, I get mad at
Out of bounds, just shy of the 45.
That nigga Jake,
That
nigga plays like shit.
Yo, I did not think it was
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Looking to throw. Watson. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdowns.
That's game, because these niggas are not scoring enough.
And the Jets will extend their lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT.
You know what?
And it gives his
So even if
guys
you
a
didn't score,
12-point
still would have been
advantage.
because this nigga just came with the ball with shit.
Out is the kickoff
Yeah,
here as
that
they
lucky
run up
shot.
and send this one away.
Y'all second guessing them. Or it's gonna be a full team.
And he will be taken down here on the
Fuck that
return.
second guessing, them niggas
What
shit.
will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA
It's
Sports.
money over
It's the
everything.
Saints who hold the football,
Put that on
they're
everything.
trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. On 1st down, Peyton, and he'll have a gain of
That's all
3
nigga
to the
can do.
33.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interception.
Fuck, did Johnny hit level 50?
Not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
A throw there, but that's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that.
What's going on?
What's that?
What's going on, Johnny?
No.
Oh, snap, that's just
That's
funny.
kind of savage, but correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
We're on all of that BS. We're on all of that bullshit. We're on all of that bullshit.
Blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Come on.
On 4th down, Watson. And now here's another interception.
Take that bit home. That bit's home.
Picked off by Ryan
Didn't get half score.
Shazier. The number 7 usually lucky here. For him, 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game,
I tried that bitch. You said who?
You're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Watson, escaping the pressure right.
Go back to school, dude.
Take it in for a Jets touchdown. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson.
I had to
His 5th of the
hit the niggas with
afternoon.
a
And
fade.
the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
We played on those at 2 and 3 and
Yeah, the Jacob just talk too fucking much.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
I love him. Yo, swear to God, I ain't packing a 17 next.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z.
Does that make me?
And see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Yeah. But what was with the mic?
Faking the give. Now Watson.
That was a
like
route
the
run,
shit
not
was
just
ass.
with dexterity, but with intelligence.
Found
the hole in the zone.
You said
made
what?
sure the quarterback saw him and was able to make the sure catch.
I wasn't
and
even
bumped the down
freaking
marker back to 1.
He was trying to get it to sweetness Walter Payton. And now it's
Your shit was like terrible.
I know, but I wasn't even in
Watson.
here.
Gonna throw again.
I think you should take your mic out whenever.
That's another sack from Bradbury.
Whenever you leave, take your mic out.
Bradley Chubb.
Okay.
My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game.
I'm saying, like, I've never heard someone mic
really
being
turning
that
in an
shitty.
incredible performance.
Non-catching, bitch.
Knocked away and incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage.
Bro, that nigga Jonathan
Just
does
nothing
some
there
shit.
again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen...
Ooh. I got 2 people in the stream. Who's in... Hey, yo, who...
Backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
I was just thinking we could run like cheese.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Which we're going to be in the
Joey Bosa,
playoffs.
and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it.
Let me not do that. I remember how I told last
If they give up
game.
another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen. If they had any chance
When
of
we
winning
win
this
19
game.
points, if you sell,
Right side.
there's no way you can sell.
And he's got some space here. 16 yards, a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him
Oh, I
much
should
in the
try
first
to
3
hit his
quarters,
ass.
but when they have,
did that shit
he's been
yesterday.
efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it
Boy,
was
that
actually
nigga's playing
the
on
game plan for him to have as few
broadcast
carries
like
as he
that.
has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh leg.
And it'll be intercepted.
Christian, your camera angle is forward.
What a
nightmare what, baby?
He's having now 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
You do 6 picks, this nigga got like 7 or 8.
We're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
They're fucking wrong.
And my goodness, another interception.
Hey, get off me.
Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jump touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient
relic.
I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15,
all 3 of them at
that bad boy, just like my grandmother had. Yeah. Her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
Oh, shit, the fuck?
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The 14-time Pro Bowler Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver.
Yo, these niggas are arguing,
down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chandler Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Watson now to throw. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play.
And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20, 10, 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now it's Watson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now it's Watson. A bootleg. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Throwing now, Watson. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Vinatieri now for the point after. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. You have to have the discipline.
Yo, this nigga's video of him playing no is funny as shit.
One last throw here for Watson.
And then said, I sit you down, bitch.
Nah, nigga, I don't play this game no more. I like playing other games. This nigga's been whacking his shit, buying elite skins to everybody.
Damn, I know.
Hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for
exactly.
us.
That game, second half was a different story.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Sit the fuck down, bitch!
Is that
yes. I watched his video versus Noah. This shit is funny as fuck.
And what?
It's hostile 1v1 and Rainbow. This shit is funny as that. Like, hear the beginning of this shit. Johnny, switch it.
I'm better than you, but we both have .9 KDs. Stupid ass up. Oh my god. Dude, okay, yeah, Corey. Okay, well, we'll have it overall.
Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Oh, my God. Some decent uniforms.
They will send this one away.
Football. Oh, shit.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Young. And that is incomplete.
Is it the good Steve Young?
Hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I don't know which one this is.
But when you're going up against a
You
talented receiver
nigga
like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
On 2nd down, Peyton. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the shotgun, it's Young. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he scored. Touchdown, Denver. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
The fuck?
Okay.
Oh, Philly special.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Have I not given you that?
Hey, Delta!
From the 35 on 2nd down, Young. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said.
Well,
first quarter.
His team is good. He probably has
they catch it.
Wait, really? What's your YouTube?
Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every
it's Godspeed Judge.
Hard to pick up first down, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll run on 1st down. Peyton trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 27-yard line.
Ready! 18 Gators. 80 weapons. He's not going to get me.
They'll try to throw now. Young. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Steve Young. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Watch left, watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left. 20-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Watson being chased out left. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. That goes for a gain of 31. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Walter Payton, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Back to throw, Watson. He'll get this to Devlin, his fullback. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Throwing on third down, Watson. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth. Here we go on fourth. Watson dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson off play action. Escaping the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Willie Lanier.
I didn't mean to do that,
He's going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Mecole Hardman.
Yeah, I couldn't throw to you again. I don't know what the fuck's up with that.
I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Hey, Steve 6.
Now on 2nd and 13. Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Young working out of the gun. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean.
Oh, and now Young here throwing another interception.
He got Steve Young.
Picked off at the 12.
Yeah.
That's an old player.
Nigga, they have old players in this game.
I know, but there's like hold on, wasn't Steve Young Joe Montana's backup?
Yeah, then Steve Young took the job.
Wasn't Joe Montana at one point arguably the best quarterback ever in the league, and then Tom Brady came on?
Now he's going to let it go. He's got it at the 15.
Right.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Nigga, Brett Favre, too.
Technically Peyton before Tom Brady.
from the red zone now. Watson, flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our
Tom Brady had a better career than Peyton Manning.
Flushed out, and he scored. Touchdown, Denver.
And they'll got more money.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos push further out in front. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands.
Tom Brady play longer than
things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be
because the nigga's still playing back.
Matters into his own feet.
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it.
Hey man, his career is more efficient. You get to stay in the lead long, you get to make more money.
Unit as they run and send this one away.
You believe Eli Manning? I mean,
he has played a long time.
The man has made the most money.
No, he didn't. Tom Brady definitely made more money than him.
And he'll weave his way up all
the way
a few yards shy of midfield.
Return to get you to midfield is
This Eli and Peyton.
You're almost in field goal position.
Most money.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
And Warren Moon. Don't forget my nigga Warren Moon. Oh, not Warren Moon. Ira Graham.
Right, they have a and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24.
Warren Moon's the first undrafted QB to get into the Hall of Fame, and he's the first African American QB to get into the Hall of Fame.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. There he goes, right
Yeah, me and Johnny 21 old niggas when we play really fun.
Into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Hey, that was easy. I'm in the playoffs.
I'm in the playoffs too.
I might hop on 2K.
The nature of the weather during the incident in question? Yes, but luckily, in this case, the lightning only hit the runway, not the surrounding structures. The structures where all of the passengers were. I would say that is pretty lucky.
Oh, let's go.
I got 5,000.
Dang. Come on, Johnny.
Say it was the staff, not my client, that attacked Shelton County Airport that night.
No, one couldn't. She used that staff.
But isn't this just an ordinary weather staff corrupted by dark matter? These are your words.
Yes, but...
And since dark matter was able to corrupt...
They got a 95 Aaron Rodgers coming out. Damn. And it's the final release.
Who are you? You're right. Let's go.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand, and this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes, because you got quarterbacks here, yes, they control the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
This looks like they play this game a lot.
Yeah. For the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility is truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Oh, they in the Papa John playing. That's funny.
If he ain't hit, shit gonna kick out of bounds. Okay.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Fucking horse.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
She sucking my dick and she riding my shit. Shut the fuck up before she sucking this dick.
I'm about to see what that 2K talking about. You can start streaming
now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Watson escaping the pressure right. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. And the lane closes up.
I need to get a running back crossover, bro. That nigga wants to pay me slow as fuck. This nigga's blitzing.
2nd and 7.
Hold up.
I'm about to do GTA 5 roleplay.
Drag out.
Alright.
Watson.
So, the shit, nigga.
Completes it to Hardman.
Because I was not supposed to be able to do that. I went forward, I went back, and I just threw that bitch. What the fuck type celebration is this? That nigga fudge. Sound like my nigga take them hella pussy. Mixie, what you playing?
Pocket, no matter what, they have the right call on against the right defense.
Alright, guys, my nigga D&D out this bitch. See Tempers.